Welcome back to Forces Education. This is Ed. Today I'm going to be doing a quick ticker on TOPS, Top Ships and Corporations. First I'm going to go through technical analysis, then I'm going to go look into their fleet and give a quick view over them, and then I'm going to go as well and just see what the latest news and the trends for this company has been. So MACD seems to be here stagnant, not a lot of movement here happening. The average directional index does suggest a sloppiness here. Willing percent is showing a bit of a neutral level. Volumes are not crazy, but they are still in the millions, around 68 million. We go in to see the 10 SMA is below the 30 EMA, but so we need to look a little bit closer into the 1 hour period. So the 5 days 1 hour period, we get to see the stock is oversold, which is good news for us here. And the average directional index seems to start picking up on almost going into a trend. Whether that trend is 0.5% in green, that is still an indication for movements. So in going in quickly here, we get to see the moving average for this stock, at least into the 5 days. 1 day period has been very stagnant. Going into the 5 days 1 hour period, we get to see that the stock has been moving very nicely within the moving average, especially since that recent dip as well. So it seems to have already has corrected itself. Well, especially of course we're using a 1 hour interval, so not a lot of information there. We can get to see as well, if we're looking into the 1 month 1 day, that the stock, well, we're just going to do it here. So the stock is trading under the 200 SMA, so that's a little bit of a red flag for me, which I prefer trading above it. So now taking a quick look into the different company here, into their website, we get to see that they have 13 vessels of MR2 and then crude oil tankers of 4. So that's 17 total. We get to see just through this map here, around 50% of them are on the move. The rest are docked for either unloading or for just in terms of just idling. So overall, it looks like there is movement. So what is my concerns for this stock? And I'll share it here. And I would suggest that if you're holding this stock, you'd have to really consider this one here. So first of all, let's take a quick look into what the company has been doing. So there's a lot of offerings for this company, and it seems that they're not stopping anytime soon. So 0.135. No, actually, it's not 0.135. It's 0.12. There's been an offering that has happened on the 24th of June. So that's the first offering on 24th of June for the month of June, going backwards. And then we get to see another offering at 15th of June for 0.13. So that's quite a bit, especially the last offering has been for quite a bit of number of stocks, right? 167 million. And that was previously around 60 million. So there's a lot of dilution happening, and a lot of offerings happening that bring the stock down. 0.128. That's the third one in June. And then we get to see a little bit back behind here. There is multiple 0.135 in May. So within almost a month and 5 days, there's something like 4 offerings. And if you go back and you look into that trend, you'll find a lot more offerings through the history of the company. And it seems like the stock price is not something on top of their mind. They just keep issuing new shares into the flow, into the market, and offering and trading lower offering price. So I wouldn't be surprised if another offering price comes in again sometime in the next month. So this is definitely not a long-term hold or a medium-term hold. You need to be very careful when you're holding the stock. And you need to make sure that if you are holding somewhere around 0.197, try to perhaps buy somewhere around 0.12 and try to average down. So that's been my own DD. What do you think about this company? Make sure to mention them down in the comments below. Share, subscribe, and like. Have a good day.